What is holding you back in trading? All right, this is a question that I always ask myself, and it's something that, as a trader, you always deal with. All right, and recently I've went through kind of like I've talked about in other videos, the gray zone. And again, for a recap, if you didn't watch the video, the gray zone is pretty much a time, in your development where you don't really know what's going on, right? You're struggling to figure out what you're doing wrong. You feel like you're not making much improvement, even though you're putting in the work for it, right? And, I was in the gray zone, and I would still consider myself still in it a little bit. I'm very close to, making that breakthrough, though. But right, I was in that gray zone. I was struggling with a specific problem in my trading, right? And let me just go back a little bit. So it was this summer, and I was about $300 away from passing my first funded account that I've ever taken, all right? And it got to my head, and I went from having a pretty solid model that was pretty consistently working, to changing one simple thing in my model, and it was the break-even strategy, how I use my break-even, and starting that, even though it seemed like a pretty profitable model. It was working pretty well. Changing just that one thing, it started to give me more break-evens, obviously more break-even trades, and I started to lose a lot more. I went through pretty much, I think it was a month and a half of not winning one single trade. So I went $300 away from passing the account, the 50K funded account, to blowing the account completely, right? And after doing this, I realized it took another month or so for me to realize, like, I fucked up, right? I had a working model before. It was working, it was profitable, and I fucked with it. And you fuck around, you find out, and that's exactly what happened. And so I had to reevaluate myself and figure out, what I was doing wrong. And it was only a matter of time that I figured out what exactly I was doing wrong. And how again, how you figure these problems out is through putting in the work, right? When you're faced with a big problem, especially in trading, you need to work it out immediately. Like, there's no procrastination, none of that shit. You need to get to work right then and there and figure out what you are doing wrong, right? And one of my friends as well, he was recently, faced with a big problem in trading as well, and it was a break even. It was his break even and his stop placement. And he realized that, the way he's reading price and his bias is pretty much correct every single time. His trades are, well thought through, and they're good trades. But his stop loss and his break even placement was something that was lacking. And through consistent data, he finally realized, he's like, man, I'm fucking up, right? And from what I saw and from what I heard, he grinded his shit out and he figured it out. One of my friends walked in the room, so I had to pause the video. So back to the point. If you are not journaling already, you are missing out on so much, bro. Like, if you can't progress if you're not looking at past data. Like, you can't expect to, learn from your losses and just store it in the back of your mind. Like, it's not going to work like that. You need to consistently put in the work and record data, so that one day when you may be facing a problem, you look back and you figure out what exactly you're doing wrong, whether that's technical or psychological. And also, yeah, another example. Lately, this is not really a technical aspect of my trading that has been holding me back. It's more of a psychological, because I've been struggling a lot lately. And it's just a lot of back and forth trading. It's pretty much just break even trading. And a lot of the time, recently at least, for these past couple months, my bias, like, I'm getting pretty good at reading price and my bias, and a few things, technical wise, they have clicked for me, and they've improved my trading a lot. But other than that, I haven't really seen a lot of insane results. So, I'm going through that motion each and every single day, going through, study, like hours of study, and just watching the chart, watching live price action. and I'm still seeing no progress. And having the thought in the back of my mind that I'm a break-even trader, and that I'm in the gray zone and that I'm struggling, that is something that is holding me back. Because you need to act like the man that you want to become. Like I've talked about in the last video, I need to act like I am profitable now. So I can't have any of these thoughts that are holding me back, saying that, damn, bro, like I've been struggling lately. Like I hope I can be profitable one day. Like stuff like that, bro. Like it's holding me back, and I've realized that. So I've gotten to the point where I really don't associate myself as a break-even trader that much anymore. I did say at the beginning of the video, but that was just for the content purpose. But just overall, just struggling mentally with the thought of me just not progressing at all right now. It's just holding me back, and slowly just getting rid of that mindset has helped me a lot. And just going into each and every single day with the same thought process, the same system, same mindset of win or loss, it doesn't matter. Win or loss, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to learn whether it's a win or a loss. All right, and I'll learn from it, and I will improve upon that. And right now, I'm kind of past that point, psychologically struggling with that. So now it's just technical. So right now I'm just continuously just consuming shit each and every single day, just watching live price action and figuring out how price is moving on the day-to-day basis. And over time, it will eventually happen. I'll eventually become profitable, consistently profitable, making money. But that's just a simple video on how I've experienced drawbacks in my trading, and how I've dealt with things that have held me back in my trading. So if y'all found this video helpful today, or I guess you would say inspirational, drop a like and subscribe. And we do have me and my friend, we're running a Discord, so if y'all want to join it down there as well, we got a bunch of free calls in there. We're doing free one-on-ones, whether you want to talk about technical stuff or psychological stuff. We're there to help if we are able to, and we will be 100% honest with you if we can help you with something or not. We're not going to bullshit you about something that we have no clue about. So we're going to be straight up with you. If we know a technical aspect of trading or something that we've been through in our trading psychologically, we will help you. So if you want to join up on that, that will be in the description. And I hope you'll have a blessed day. Peace out.